See, the fact that this film, whoa, it's like the first time I'm hearing this with headphones, so that noise just zipped through my left ear. That was insane. That was wild. I don't know, like that spooked me a little bit. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie reaction and commentary. Today we're going to be rewatching Arrival. Now, I'm really excited to kind of jump into this one because it's been a minute since I've watched this, to the point where I kind of forget the main theme of this. I know it has something to do with aliens and like communication, but I know there's like a twist at the end that, you know, I think implements time travel or something like that. But yeah, I just remember being like really blown away, primarily due to the cinematography as well as just the direction that this movie decided to take. And I'm really excited to kind of rewatch that and provide some filmmaking aspects to things that can hopefully bring value to you guys, and also maybe clarify some things that maybe you hadn't realized the first time or second time or however many times you've watched this film. So I'm really excited to kind of do this. This is also starring Amy Adams, Forrest Whitaker, and Jeremy Renner. And we got the man, the myth, the legend, Dennis the Villain. I'm not going to say his last name because I know I'm going to butcher it up. Even though I know how to say it, I'm just not going to even attempt it because knowing me, I might butcher it. But on here, we're going to call him Dennis the Villain because he's villainous with the camera. And this dude knows how to direct movies. He's just been killing it ever since I, watched Prisoners on here. I'm really excited for, I believe he's doing Dune as well too. Blade Runner 2049 was just incredible. Yeah, I mean, he's on a roll in terms of just directing these incredible, really deeply layered films that, encompass not only filmmaking and why filmmaking is great, but also it does justice to the overall story that he's presenting to the audience in general. And I think that's a perfect balance. So I'm excited to kind of jump into this one and kind of re-watch this and from the eyes of a filmmaker now, and just really just like, be able to sit down and hopefully bring some education to things that maybe you haven't known about. Like always, guys, the best way to support the channel is through Patreon, but I get it, not everybody does that. You can still leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and it will definitely help out the channel just as much. As well as, let's say for instance, you don't have a sign-in account, you can just sit back, relax, and the best thing you can do for yourself and for me is to just enjoy your time as we watch, or I should say rewatch, Arrival. Again, guys, if you want to watch the full length, definitely check out the Patreon link below. There you can sync up your copy of the film with mine and enjoy all the commentary and laughs and whatever the heck is in the freaking video that I don't put on YouTube. You guys already know the drill. Yeah, this scene hurts a lot because of knowing. The scene definitely holds new meaning now, if I can remember correctly, on what exactly happened at the end of this film. But also, this is a kick-ass soundtrack. I've heard it multiple times. Too bad I can't play it for y'all, but just know it's like the sad soundtrack. You guys know what it is. Yeah, again, guys, I mean, this is definitely sci-fi, I would say, in its own way, Storytelling is millions and trillions of ways to formulate a story. So I would consider this sci-fi, but very psychological. I love the tackle of, inner questions and themes that, really depend on the independent and how they affect the outside world, basically. Imagine this film being like imploding in on itself and then exploding.
Mental vessel or hold on, I'm learning that more objects like this have landed.
It's so great that they're keeping this frame on her face as the information is being told to us without showing us what it is. Like, that's so well done. That's so well done. Builds a lot of questions, and it also builds this narrative. It's really cool. I really relate to Dennis and his way of, storytelling, because it's some of the things that I would do.
Only ones to have one of these in our backyard.
If this is some sort of peaceful first contact, why?
Another thing, too, that I really appreciate is the flow of information within this film. I'm noticing it now, but just the audio that's outside of like, our main source here. The dialogue is being almost transitional. It's like a transition phase through every scene. So even though the scenes are changing, the flow of information still keeps the same pace, which allows us to, really piece together what the director or, the filmmaker wants us to know. Lady, ain't nobody showing up to class. Like, there's aliens coming to Earth. No one is showing up to class. You're always going to have teachers like that. It's the weirdest thing to me. Go home.
Can you understand us?
Like, can you imagine someone coming into your workspace and saying, "Can you translate that?" and then proceed to like let you hear that? It's like I don't even know where to start with that. I don't even know what to even begin with that.
Tonight, as Russia and China join talks at the United Nations. Meanwhile, financial markets across the world are in crisis as the Dow Jones Industrial Average.
If any of you notice too, there's a lot of blue. Like the color blue, just literally radiating the film itself. Why? I'm not too sure, but I would love to understand why blue seems to dominate a lot of the shot selections.
Get here. Are they capable faster than light travel? Are they, you might want a list of questions that, go over.
I love how realistic this film is, man. This film is just so damn realistic in its approach and how they decided to tackle this. I would have loved to seen like the conversation of tackling this film as realistic as possible. I wonder if they talked with anybody. God. What the hell, man? That shot is crazy, dude. With this music in the background, just damn. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. Like, this is my speed to a T. That sense of scale is wild. Wild. What a crazy cool way to just introduce that oval-shaped spaceship. Man, I really love that it's just super cloudy. Which is like the greatest thing, at least for like a cinematographer. Like just the atmosphere, the vibe that's weighed down in a lot of these shots because of just how it looks. Like I'm telling you guys, like the look of your film can really affect the story of your film. Every aspect of filmmaking is important. And that's why I tell you the best thing that you could do as a filmmaker or anybody that's dealing with any piece of art is to know the vibe that you want to cast. Not only for your audience, but for yourself. Yeah, bro. That sense of scale is just ridiculous. It's one of the reasons why I'm also really excited for Dune 2, because that sense of scale, man, like the scale is what is one of my favorites within this film. Like just looking up and seeing this fortress of an identified floating object that's not from our galaxy, really. Phew, that is wild. That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. Dog, that sound is wild. I don't even know how they did that. Dr. Banks? Shit, dude. Like, what? They literally look like their hands are doing this, bro. Like, that's, like, dude, that's so cool. Like, that's incredible, man. Shout out to everyone who worked on this film. This is just such a surreal moment. I don't know about y'all. I get a marine biologist in the building. Like, this sounds like whales communicating with each other or some deep sea creature communicating with each other. They're using like vibrations. Like, that's wild.
Set their compound ablaze. Their website claims the arrival of the aliens set in motion a prophecy that 12 sets of 12 should...
And it's not even just a race against time for the aliens. It's a race against time for, like, the people of the world, because we're just freaking out, you know? Like, everybody's freaking out because they don't know what the heck is happening. So the reason why I'm assuming that the military is like, hey, we need to do this fast is because everything is going to, you know, everything is just going to fall apart. Bro, that is so cool, man. That is so cool, man.
Help me understand.
Okay.
I gotta say, I'm so frustrated with Forrest Whitaker's like questionings, but like, I'm happy he is questioning it so that way I can learn too. But he is frustrating. My thing is, like, you can't see the top of their bodies. Like, it's forever in mystery. You don't exactly know how big they are or what the finished product of their body even looks like. They're like weird octopus that are blind. It's really strange, and I love it.
I think
Dude, that is wild, man. I love that. That's so cool, bro. That's so cool. Damn, I love sci-fi, man. It's so dope. See, the fact that this film... Whoa. It's like the first time I'm hearing this with headphones, so that noise just zipped through my left ear. That was insane. That was wild. I don't know, like, that spooked me a little bit.
Unlike all written human languages,
It's like teaching an infant the dictionary through painting. That's literally what it is. I only say infant because, you know, they don't know the language. So imagine trying to teach an infant the human dictionary through, like, I don't know, Pollock paintings.
You would have to know each word you wanted to use, as well as how much space that it would occupy.
Such a brilliant way to tell that. Like, that's just so good.
What's this word?
Yeah. If you were to tell me that there would be a correlation between a grieving mother who's lost her child and extraterrestrial aliens, I'd be like, okay. It's incredible that it makes sense.
Offer weapon.
Wow. Oh, God. God. That's, yeah, that would definitely bring some tension.
Action prevails.
There's no evidence of that.
Sure there is. Just grab a history book. The British with India, the Germans with Rwanda.
Yeah, but that's human. Like, that's human. That's so weird to bring up history when you're dealing with aliens. Especially when you don't know what they are and their communication is vastly different. That's one thing, man, that it frustrated me when I first watched this, is people just saying, oh, yeah, well, history. It's only been humans. It's human history. Like, what? And there would be idiots like this. There would be idiots like this. Just stupid dumb, not know how to do their job idiots. Oh, God. That's so annoying. Oh, snap.
What's he doing?
I think it's tapping it because it's like, yo, there is a bomb in our ship, Brett. Go get that thing. It's like, hey, so like I know all of time dimension. There's a bomb in our ship. You should get that. Damn. I think this is when it clicked for me when I first watched it. I was like, oh yeah, these dudes are like other dimension. Like they know how to, like with Ian said, being able to know a beginning and middle, a beginning and ending of a sentence is basically that, but just with time. Wow. Dude, I can't believe I don't remember this part. What the heck? That's crazy. Yo.
Said the aliens have 24 hours to leave Chinese territory or face destruction. And he urged all other world.
I hate how like realistic this would be. Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid, man. I'm just like, why don't you just let people do their jobs? I don't know, but like, whatever.
Stop focusing on the ones. Look at the zeros. How much of this is data? How much of it is negative space?
Yep, and this is where the dimensions come in, man. They're in a whole different dimension. They're speaking in 5D, basically. They are speaking in 5-dimensional. I don't even know what that looked like. I don't even know how that even would... I can't even fathom that.
What, trade? It's a non-zero sum game.
Non-zero sum game.
Oh my God. Everything is freaking connected, bro. What? Yo, it's... dude, time and sci-fi, there's so much out there that's just so interesting to me. I'm so happy this film exists. I've never seen anything like it. I'm not sure if it was like originally a book or whatnot, but so interesting. Yeah, at that point, it's destined to be her. Like, you just know that it's destined to be her. This is so bizarre, man. I love it. God, that is just so awesome, man. Just so many questions are just in my brain right now. So many. Visually, how do you capture something like this? You know, like, man, the visuals in this are just beyond anything. Yo. Yo, that's I can't fathom that. How do they design that? Oh, that's so intriguing. This is so cool, man. This is so dope. Oh man, I'd be crapping my pants tremendously though.
Who is this child?
Yep, and then that's where it clicks. She didn't even have her kid yet.
You alright? Yeah, come on. What happened?
Trying to figure it out. This is too big.
Doesn't matter now. We have orders to evacuate.
Why?
Yeah, imagine trying to put that and wrap it around your stupid 3-dimensional human mind. Like, how does one do that? How does one do that?
It's my fault. I told him something that he wasn't ready to hear.
Oh, it clicks now. I'm getting where I left off from when I first watched this. Yeah, got you. That's why he left. It's Ian. By the way. She basically was like, hey, dude, our daughter's going to die from cancer.
And your poetry and all the other amazing things that you share with the world.
I am unstoppable.
Oh, that's crazy. Like, I literally was telling y'all, someone came up to me and said, yeah, this film is about, a person, losing their daughter, and then aliens, and then connected. Would you guys have thought that this would be one of the ways?
It reads the same forward.
From beginning and end. It's clicking. I don't know. I think I clicked this when I first watched this, but I can't remember me like getting it. But I'm like re-clicking things, and I'm like, damn. It's basically like it's like you realizing you've already lived and picking up the pieces from where you've left off. I'm not sure if that's like a good way to remember, but that's basically what I'm feeling. It's like imagine yourself already have lived years, like you're in the future, but you just don't know it until now. And like your memories start kicking in like deja vu from the future.
I believe it was important for you to see that.
I called you, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Wow. Dude, that's insane. Like, what the heck? It's like Memento, but like just like if you told the story of Memento in a 5-dimensional level. How? I don't know.
Drop it! Yeah, I'm sorry. You are committing an act of treason.
The music building is just, oh my god. It's like, it's so good, man. It's so good. Wow. Like, I'm getting a lot of Christopher Nolan vibes from that, too. Because it's dealing with time, Which is a very commendable thing. Gone. Disappeared. Thin air, dude. That's just... Like, this is just, like, probably one of my favorite portrayals of just communicating with aliens that I've seen in a while, a very long time. This was a commendable film. And the whole time she knows. That's what hurts, man. Like, she knows. That is just brutal, man. It's brutal, but she saved everyone.
You know what surprised me the most? It wasn't meeting them, it was meeting you.
Damn, that line hurts so bad. That line hits, man. Damn, man, dude. I mean, again, guys, this part's probably muted for y'all, but like the feels, the emotions, and the fact that she's aware of it all, just makes her just appreciate it even more, yeah? Guys, and that is the end of Arrival. All right, everybody, we just got done finishing up our rewatching of Arrival, and man, I'm so happy I rewatched this because I appreciate it just through the roof to the moon and back on my second time, and just having a better understanding of what was really being, showcased as on top of like the beautiful cinematography and the pacing of this film. I think this film is just excellent. It's A+ material. Not only have I never seen anything anything quite like it, this takes just sci-fi to a whole new meaning. A lot of the times we think of sci-fi as this, action, adventure, just journey of the universe, and it 100% is. But that's just one out of the trillions and infinite possibilities where you could take sci-fi. And I remember this comment that I remember reading on one of our sci-fi videos that we watched. I don't know what video it was, but they said that, oh yeah, actually sci-fi is something that's already been tapped into. You can't really do anything more with it. It's actually being worn out. And then you have films like Arrival coming in and saying, nah, you guys were just dealing with all the action. What about communicating? What about that and incorporating it with psychological storytelling that is very personal and implementing time travel in a way, or like time dimensions and all of that? And then even better, the alien designs. What? Like, it was just so haunting, but like there was this gentle abstraction to them. Their designs were just so real. It's quite interesting to say that, because again, this is imagination. This is purely imagination, but it was really grounded with reality, not even just on how humans would react, but just aliens. That's incredible. That's super awesome. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I would love to hear them, especially for this film. Like always, guys, stay healthy and stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the